Welcome, welcome, everyone to Ignite MCN 2021. So excited for today and so glad to see so many familiar faces and to meet new folks over the course of these next few weeks. I'm Nikhil Trivedi. I'll be your host today. My pronouns are he, him. I'm calling in from Jigagung, currently known as Chicago, the traditional homelands of the Council of the Three Fires, the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi nations. I'm a skin-colored brown man with a salt and pepper beard, and I'm calling from my dining room at the moment. So we are here for Ignite and to see a handful of Ignite talks. And what are Ignite talks? Ignite talks are 5-minute presentations. No more, no less, not 4 minutes and 30 seconds or 5 minutes and 30 seconds, 5-minute presentations, 20 slides, and each of the slides advance every 15 seconds, whether the speaker is ready for them to advance or not. It happens automatically. And it's a really strict format. There's no moving around. There's no trading minutes or trading slides or trading seconds. Every speaker you're going to see today is following this exact same structure for their talks. 20 slides, 15 seconds, 5 minutes. And that's part of what is exciting about this format, right? It's really hard to share concisely big ideas and big questions, but to do so in 5 minutes in this rigid format is even harder. So each of these speakers have spent all summer putting together their talks to dwindle it down to the core essence of what they're trying to say to share with you all today. And Ignite MCN here today, we've asked presenters to share big ideas and big questions, and they're all bringing their complicated lives that have informed their perspectives on life and work and museums and society and the future and the past, and they're sharing all of it with you today. Time is our most precious commodity, and our full attention is the most precious gift that we can give to one another without interruption, without distraction. Each presenter has put a lot of sweat and tears into preparing for today, and I want you all to show your appreciation loudly, with excitement and with energy, but only when you're asked to do so. So, when you see this slide, this sign, this applause sign, that's your cue to know that you can unmute and go completely bonkers to show your appreciation for the person that you just heard speak. So let's try it right now. Go ahead and unmute and let me hear you.
Yay!
That was nice. That was nice. But let's try it again. Let me hear you.
Yay!
Yes. So I want us, we're not in an auditorium, we're not in a theater, we're not in a bar, but I want to fill the rooms that the speakers are in. I want to fill the rooms with 125 people just screaming and going bonkers into their headphones. Can we try this again?
Yay!
Yes, I know it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific, or whatever manner of time zone you might be calling in from, but I really need to hear you. Let's try this again.
Yay! Woo!
Yes. So when you see that applause sign, you can unmute and please give it your all and go bonkers. But when you don't see the applause sign, I need you to stay muted and to listen through your headphones. When we're in person, you might see someone fumble, one of the speakers fumble, or you might hear a pregnant pause while they're trying to readjust themselves. These sort of things happen in a live event like this with the really strict parameters. And in a live scenario, we might want to cheer on the speaker to let them know that we're here for them, that we have their backs, and that we know that they can do it. But in this context, in the Zoom meeting room, it's just different, right? On a stage, there's one person with a microphone. Right now, at this very moment, we're in a room with 130 microphones. So it just doesn't quite translate when we unmute ourselves and try to cheer speakers on in the middle of a talk when we feel compelled, right? And that intention, I love it. I love knowing that you want to encourage the speakers and let them know that you're here. So I want to make an agreement with you all today. Let's agree that the speakers each know that there's 130 people on this call who behind all these mute icons are just going bonkers and cheering them on and completely have their backs and know that they want nothing less but the absolute best for them. The speakers will know this. And in exchange, y'all will stay muted during the talks. If you agree, let me hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
All right. So we've got 8 speakers today who are bringing really interesting, really compelling, and really exciting ideas to our conference today.